What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Wilson, and this is just going to be a quick Ask Away with Jay. So, first off, I wanted to say thanks for all the support. It's been crazy. We're going to be unveiling the 500-gallon tank tomorrow. So the problem we're having is I've lost a couple of fish. I had struggled with my 150, the trophies tank. I've lost a couple of fish just due to the fact of a filter malfunction. Parrot17, what's up, buddy? So I'm having some struggles with tanks right now, so I was going to show the 500 tonight, and I decided that we will show it tomorrow. Probably sometime during the day, maybe 1, 2 o'clock, I think I've got slotted to do this, and it's going to be pretty awesome. Parrot, I'm doing amazing. Thanks for asking. What's going on, South Carolina? Josiah Potter, Miguel Citron, Zachary, Matt Benson. So it's going to be really neat. We're going to do it tomorrow, probably like 1 or 2 o'clock Central Time, but I'll update you folks later. But I also wanted to say that officially I am now the ACA, the American Cichlid Association Publicity Chair. That means that I am here to help get more people within reach of the ACA to give information, to talk about events and upcoming work with funding and conservation and research, and I'm really excited. Michael Smith, what's up, my friend? So it's really neat, but it wouldn't be possible without you folks. None of this would be possible without the constant inspiration, the dislikes, the likes, the sharing, the good comments, the bad comments. Dylan, what's up, my friend? And so it all brings everything full circle, and that just makes me excited. Yeah, Miguel, so the tank was having some struggles. 2 of the predator haps went man down. I think it was because of a couple fish that I added, but we'll discuss that tomorrow. Typically this is at 8 o'clock, but life. I did a public post on social media talking about I got some things I got to take care of, so I apologize that you folks are here early. Andrew Lowe, man, what's up, my friend? But I wanted to recap the ACA. We're going to be launching a video on Sunday regarding an emotional connection to the ACA. And not emotional in a sad way, but the reason why I like the ACA, the reason why I like this style of organization, and the reason why I enjoy what I do and I enjoy being around you folks. Now, not everybody's easy or kosher to get along with, but it makes it that much more challenging. It allows me to become a better person. It allows me to push myself. And I think that's what it's all about, whether it's, brand loyalty to Universal Rocks, or whether it's my own business in Northfin USA, whether it's the Facebook page we do in the Aquatic Lounge. Dipsy do Dunkaroo, baby. So the 75 is low because it is a little warm in this room and I have not filled it up. I've been super busy. So good catch. But that is why evaporation is happening, and I'm not in love with this tank anymore. I love the way it looks. I do not really have an affinity towards Alanakara, so that guy you see right there is probably going to go into his own tank. No matter what I do, I can't seem to shake him. The Kobu, the Ruby Rescence, all these guys. Cali Cichlid, man, what's up? We're going to get all these guys in their own separate tanks. So a lot of stuff is happening. My career is finally taking off. I'm finally doing something that I absolutely love, so I'm not really working. I'm able to still participate with Northfin USA and the things that I like to do. Andrew Freiberg, Jamie McDonald. So if you haven't, I highly encourage you to check out the ACA. I highly encourage you to do research. I highly encourage you to be a part of your local fish club. That's the goal. The goal is not a selfish thing about fish keeping. It's about moving forward. Hence why we get bigger tanks. Hence why we get certain fish. Hence why we do the things we do. Now, if you just want to be the person that's like, nah, man, forget it. It's about me, not about you. What are you doing for me? I don't care what I do for you. That's the way it rolls. I'm not paying you a dime. You're not going to see anything from me, but I expect the world from you. Those people will exist, and that's okay. Maybe they're like that for a reason. Maybe they just don't know. So no Crown and Coke today. I'm going out with the family here in a minute. So just a lot of stuff going on. But more importantly, fish keeping is supposed to be about fun, friends, 2 guys fishing fries. What's up, my friend? Is there ACA in LA? C. Jerome Williams, yes. ACA is worldwide. It's the American Cichlid Association. in LA or Louisiana, I'm not sure what you were talking about directly, but every year the ACA convention goes to a different place. The only way it will go to your place is if you work with your local fish clubs to get it in that location. It's very difficult to do that because some of these groups do not have the manpower or funding. Folks, if you want to change something, you have to be the change in what you want to see. Plain and simple. The other thing is we, Michael Smith, I appreciate it, man. The other thing is, it's like fish. I keep Awanakara, Brian White, you will see me at ACA in Houston. I promise you I will be there unless there is a family emergency. I will be at the ACA in Houston, and we will be having some kick butt fun. But folks, whether you're keeping peacock, South American, Central American, I should have said African cichlids, haps, predator haps, whatever, Lake Victorian, Lake Tanganyikan fish, you can be a part of the ACA. You can do whatever you like. If you have questions about the ACA, now would be the perfect time to ask. But more importantly, this video was to show you that I'm still dedicated to what we do. I still wanted to be here on a Wednesday to chit-chat a little bit. But I do also have a life. I have to work. I have my own tanks. I have a family. I'm a father first, a husband, and then all the other stuff falls into place. And so most of you folks are very, very accommodating to that, and I appreciate that. Are you going to unveil the 500? Dipsy do Dunkaroo tomorrow. Why all the surprise with the big tank? Well, it's fun. First off, but I had some struggles getting it up, and I didn't want it to. It's still not going to be ready tomorrow, but at least what I'm trying to do will be a perfect time tomorrow, and you will see that if you join us live tomorrow around 1 to 2 o'clock Central Time. Not sure exactly what time that's going to be, and I will update you on everything that is happening. We'll try to do like a 15-minute video and get everything in. I probably won't be asking questions because it'll be on a tripod, but you will get all of the information that you need from day one to now. The 500, how we went about it, what we're doing, and why it's only a temporary tank, and why I'm considering it a holding tank and not getting very attached to this 500-gallon because we have a fantasy tank in the works. So if you got questions right now regarding any of these things we talked about, hit me up. We got a few more minutes. Got any tips on starting a fish business, even if it's at home? Here's the thing, JJ Aquariums. Tips in terms of starting a business from home is not going to be easy. Logistically, you have to be prepared. Website-wise, you have to be prepared. Your reach has to be ready, and you have to be willing to take calculated risks. It's not going to be, you're not going to make millions of dollars. You may not even make thousands of dollars. A lot of the money is put back into marketing. People seem to think that the moment you start making money from fish, it's this big thing. And what I've seen is most people think, well, you have an online business and you're successful, so I'm going to do a video and tell you how successful I'm doing. I'm building a 15,000-gallon tank. I'd like to see that, and that's amazing. If you're able to build a 15,000-gallon tank, that's awesome. But tips would be patience, calculated risks, do not sell to everyone, know your target audience, know your target friends. Adam C., what's up, brother? And don't smoke and mirror things. You know, it's just like YouTube. You know, you can make a little change from YouTube, a couple $100 a month or whatever. But, you know, now it's the bait and switch. Like, watch my mattress go through my tank. It's forever lost. No. And then you turn it on and it's like, hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Jay Wilson. Check out the peacocks. They're doing amazing. And it's like, what? Or they put some girl on there, or, you know, something you like a lake or whatever. And they're like, check out my African cichlids in my lake. And you do, and it's over. I've never had a flower horn. Brian, you asked a question. Let me see. I just became an ACA member. Receive anything in the mail newsletter. So you'll receive email. Most of the stuff is digital. That's what you'll receive. I have a 125-gallon, and I'm looking to get another filter. I have an FX6 already and was thinking to get another one or a Sun. What should I do? Honestly, you probably don't need another one, but if you absolutely have the necessity in your mind to have one, get something cheaper and get something else that you may need. Maybe get some more food, some more supplies, something like that. Make yourself a sump, although if it's not drilled, I'm not a huge fan of the overflow boxes. That's just me. The hang on the back style one. But I would more than likely, if I was going to get another one, get a Sun. But, you know, you're going to get they fail. They're junk. I've used an Extron 4750 with 700 GPH, and it's phenomenal. That's fine. I prefer Sun. I do not make anything from them. I've never contacted them. I don't know much about them. And as long as you take care of it, it'll be okay. So there's just a lot that goes into all this, but definitely you don't need one. If it's going to be a birthday present, you've already asked this, Parrot17 many times. Save the money, brother. Get multiple things. If you want an FX6, get it. If you want a Sun, get it. That is a big issue in fish keeping hobby. It's what should I get? What should I do? Do you get what you want? Don't worry about everybody else. That's kind of the key. If you're getting this for a birthday present, put down a Sun, or put down an FX, or put down an Eheim. That's up to you, brother. Put down an ACA membership. It does not matter. It's a birthday present, and honestly, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Josh Cunningham, what's up, my friend? So there's so many different things. You know, there's MTS, there's Tank Envy. Sorry if someone asked this already, but how are you going to be filtering the 500-gallon? Sean Land, thanks, brother. The problem is the tank is not mine 100%. I'm simply borrowing it to house my fish for the time being. It was already plumbed underneath. There is 2 FX6s on it already, which are plumbed from the bottom. It's a very unique design. It doesn't take from the aesthetics of the tank, except a little bit, so I had to use some rock work. But you'll see all this tomorrow. Late to the party, Corey Hecker. No, we're early. You're probably on time. So overall, had a great time at ACA. I got to see a lot of awesome faces. Inventory King, he slept most of the time. Got to see Largo from the Cichlid Shack, awesome guy. Got to see Tim Howard, which was really cool. I got to hang out with Corey Hecker at his house, which was really amazing. The Cichlid Soldier, Frankie Kenneth, does some amazing photos, and he was great. Thomas Medina, what's up, my friend? Butch Livingston was there and crew. Got to meet a lot of great people from the ACA. Pam Chin, Tom Hoda, Mr. Helford, the Frederick. There's so many people. Will Diaz, what's up, my friend? So there's so many people I got to be around, and that's what it is for me. It's watching and following all the way from Ireland. Top of the morning to you, Mark Radis. I'm glad you're watching. That was horrible, and I apologize. I hope most people go next year too. It's a different ball game. It's not just about the fish. It's about all of it, and it's July 4th through the 8th, I believe. I'll have to relook. But how awesome is it going to be around fish people, fun, having friends, and fireworks all at the same time in Houston? When could you ever say you were doing that? It's not, why does it have to be on the 4th of July? What, are you going to miss hot dogs and BBQ? I mean, you can do that there with all of the other things that you enjoy. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. This will be a I shouldn't say once in a lifetime, because I don't know if it'll ever happen again. But who's going to say that they were, what'd you do for 4th of July? Oh, man, I went to Houston. I was at a fish convention. Nerd. Yeah, whatever. And it brings back, like Cunningham said, camaraderie, fun, hanging around fish, fireworks, grabbing dinner with people you never get to eat dinner with before, having conversations you would never have, because typically on Facebook it goes like this. Electric Water, what's up, my friend? This is how a Facebook conversation goes, and then I'll give you a real life conversation. It's a question. I really like African cichlids, but they're really boring, so I'm thinking about Central American. And then this is a Facebook response. Screw African cichlids, bro. Screw them. You need to go Central. They're the best. All these African guys are losers. Okay. And then you get, no, we're not. We're cool. We're Hap Nation. We're really awesome. We know what we're doing. It's like, screw you guys. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Minus cichlid. Get a bigger tank. Get a bigger fish. Work with the big boy fishes. And so there's this big, and then it's like, man, screw you. I came on here to learn, and you're just being a turd. Yeah, whatever, bro. I'm going to make a sandwich. And it's like this big thing. And it's like, why does this monotony? And then you'll get somebody from random that goes, what do you mean by big fish? And it's like, what are you doing? And then it's a continuation of just crap. In person, it's, hey, I'm losing touch with African cichlids, and that person in front of you would say, man, that sucks. What happened? And then you explain it like, no way, man, that happened to me. it sucks. So now we're in a whole different ball game with fish, and we jumped to Central American, and they're awesome. And I have a friend of mine that's South American. It's a completely different topic. It's the same thing with sports, you know, different personalities until you get them in person, and then it's normal again. So don't be fooled by this stuff. JJ Aquariums, I'm sure there's select people that can make a living off YouTube. Majority, no. There's going to be guys like, I was probably trademarked, so I'm not going to do it. It's that PewDiePie guy. He's making like $11 million a year, but it's not just from YouTube. You know, the bigger guys that are reaching 3, 4, 5, 6, 700,000 subscribers. Bob Medeiros, what's up, my friend? Killer picks, especially of the Tropheus Moray Kasenga. So there's different things that you have to understand about YouTube. If you go in wanting to make money, you're not going to make the money. If you go in doing what you love and showing off what you love, then yes, money will probably come in, but it won't be what you think. You're not going to be driving Maseratis going, YouTube got, yo fam, gonna be picking up a new 6-rack, homie. Gotta film a vid real quick. That's not the way it really works. It's more like, hey babe, is dinner almost ready? I need 5 minutes. But my can you hold the kid real quick? The dog is barking. Can you hold on? That is normally how it works. It's not the, you know, popping bottles like, you know, it's not like you're like, woo, yeah, that's not the way it is. And then you'll get, you know, the makeup tutorial style where they're like, I walked into my fish room and like, wow, the water was amazing and the fish were amazing and it was all amazing and you should have the same tank. And then it's like, well, I'm not gaining anything out of it, but they're reaching certain subscriber demographics. And so can you make money off of YouTube? Yes. Are you going to make money off of YouTube? Reality, probably not. Especially in the fish community, there's going to be very few people that are making decent money. You may have a couple of, you know, pop-off hits where you title it and tag it right and you get a ton of views and you get paid a little change on it. What up, Rick Shaver? But typically you're not going to make the money you think you're going to make. You're going to be driving the same old 96 Civic. You're going to be rocking the same exact tripod. And you're going to be using the same stuff you've been using trying to figure it out. KG Cichlids, what's up? So let's get a couple more of these awesome questions. Good night tonight. You know, maybe we should start doing this earlier because you folks are asking some pretty solid questions. And maybe because I'm not drinking, I'm able to be more funny. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is gone. I was talking to Matt Webster before, and we were chit-chatting about what we were going to do with this tank, and I think I'm just going to go species only with it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll sell off these fish, but more on that to come. So how many tanks do you actually have, Mr. Wilson? Bill Hutt, the 6'7" man. Wait, no drinking. I'm out. Holla. Matt Webster is definitely a good dude. I do need help. You need a drink. So here's the deal. Right now, currently with the 500 gallon, I have 4 tanks. I have the A-Round Nature tank, the 500 gallon, the 150 Tropheus tank, and I have the 75 gallon Peacock tank. And I don't know if I said the A-Round Nature Shell Dweller tank, but that's all I got right now. I want to condense. I'm going to be doing one large tank, and I'll discuss that tomorrow. So awesome. How is the big tank coming? Tomorrow, Fin Time, we will be releasing the unveiling. We're trying to make this very special for the subscribers and the friendships. We're showing them how cool it is to have 500 gallons of water surrounding your fish. No, it's I'm having a tough time getting it all together, and it's not done. It probably won't be done. We'll probably add more fish, but I at least want to show it to you because the time is now. Winter is here, and we are now the Night's Watch. So I'll take 1 or 2 more questions, turn one into a swimming pool. So Bill Hutt, that is the goal. I want to turn one where my kid could actually get in it, swim to one end, and it would take multiple strokes to get to the other end. So we're looking at over 500 gallons, much larger than 500 gallons. But we'll see. Logistically, it has to work. Financially, it has to work. You know, according to everybody, I am rich. I have a private jet. So thank you. And yeah. So hopefully we can make this tank work. And the wife's got to appreciate it too. That's the other thing. I'll leave it on this note. Whenever you're doing something in the hobby and you enjoy it, if you want to enjoy it more, you have to make sure that you're doing it in relation to what you're able to do in life. It's crazy that your son is 6 months old. I know. It is freaking amazing that he is 6 months old. It's phenomenal how fast time goes when you have an amazing child in front of you. But you have to do things in relation to your relationships. And I'm not, no, Bill Hutt, I'm not going to do a GoFundMe. I'm sorry. A friend of ours did it. Nike, Adidas, Reebok, or Under Armour. Nike, hands down. That's me. But I appreciate it. You mean you have a private jet? I hope so somewhere. Everybody keeps telling me I do. But I think the neat thing is if I was patient with my wife and my fish hobby. I didn't push it on her. I didn't force it on her. I told her things before I did it. And I asked her things before I did it. Saw Butch's tank. Wow, those trophies look amazing. I'm thinking I want one. Yeah, they're a colony-only fish. Do it right. Get it tight. But overall, you have to, it doesn't matter which way the door swings, but if you have a partner in crime that supports what you do, it makes it that much better. The babysit does not fit in the Ferrari. We actually take the Maserati. Maserati's Monday through Thursday. We whip the range around Friday and Saturday, and typically I take the McLaren F1 on Sunday. My wife just converted thanks to Jay's videos. Thank you, Will. So I think that's kind of the key is be patient. Don't coerce. Don't ask for forgiveness before permission. Support something your wife does or husband or spouse or significant other. I support my wife's shopping hobby, and she supports my fish hobby. Perfect. You're probably broke. So, folks, this has been fun. It's 21 minutes. I've got to get to dinner. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on this quick little tour. Tomorrow, get ready. Unveiling of the 500-gallon. You're not going to want to miss it. Thanks so much. You know what's next. And holla. I can't turn it off. It won't.